This pill can shrink your oil glands by 90%. It sounds miraculous and sure makes people think taking Accutane means you get clear skin forever. Today I'm going to show you why about a third of people actually see their acne return and how to avoid that. I'm Danny and this is Today Didn't Learn. This is my second video on my series on Accutane, and today I'm going to reveal the exact science behind Isotretinoin attack strategy and the dosing secrets that dermatologists use. I spent hours digging through the actual studies and clinical data so you don't have to. Isotretinoin doesn't just tackle acne, it snaps your oil production out of existence. It inflicts 4 simultaneous attacks. First, it shrinks oil glands by 90%. Second, it normalizes keratin, allowing skin cells to shed properly instead of forming clumps. Third, it has an anti-inflammatory action that reduces pore inflammation. Fourth, it starves bacteria of their food source. While other treatments play defense, isotretinoin removes the oil factory that feeds the problem. But here's where it gets weird. The timeline isn't what you would expect. There's a single number that decides if your acne comes back for round 2. Miss it and you have a 1 in 3 chance of relapse. That magic number is between 120 and 150 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. And that's your total cumulative dose. Hit this target and your long-term clearance rates jump dramatically. Some studies show that going up to 220 milligrams per kilogram lowers relapse rates even further. It's like a marathon. The pace doesn't matter, but you must complete the full 26.2 miles to cross the finish line. And what's wild is that how you reach that number doesn't really matter. But before we get into Accutane's timeline, if you're finding this content useful, make sure to like and subscribe so you keep getting content like this. Week by week, here's what happens to your face during the Accutane treatment. Week 1 to 2. Possible purge affecting 5 to 25% of people, peaking at around weeks 3 and 4. On week 4, the lucky ones see early improvements. On a week 7 to 12, the magic happens with noticeable oil reduction. At around months 4 to 5, most reach near clearance if they hit their cumulative dose target. So it doesn't matter if you do a high dose for a short time or a lower dose for longer. You get the same result if you hit that magic number. But the real shocker is what happens to you after you stop. So is this permanent? Well, sort of. About 2/3 of people keep that low oil output long term, but 1/3 see gradual recovery and partial relapse. Most patients need only 4 months to get 85% improvement. Accutane works on all acne types, hormonal, cystic, and even those stubborn blackheads that antibiotics cannot touch. So 2/3 win the long-term game, but 1/3 discovers that permanent isn't always forever, and your cumulative dose might determine where you stay in the statistic. If you're considering Accutane, you need to know what you're signing up for. The possible side effects range from annoying to absolutely terrifying. In my next video, I'm going to break down every single one of them, from the obvious dry skin to the mental health concern nobody talks about openly. I'm going to add that video somewhere up here, so make sure to check it out because going in blind is not an option for this drug. So today we learned that Accutane attacks 4 different fronts and it shrinks your oil glands by 90%. But hitting that cumulative dose determines lasting results. And now that you understand the science, you can work with a dermatologist to maximize your chances of permanent clearance. So don't miss my next video where I'm going to reveal the side effects that they downplay and the ones they exaggerate. If you have any questions about how Accutane works, or if you think I missed something, just make sure to drop a comment down below. I'm not a doctor, but I'm happy to share my experience. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the other videos I'm going to post about my Accutane journey. And I'll see you guys when I learn some new stuff.